All right, so for this project, you're gonna need some boxes, some form of adhesive. I'm using a glue gun and hot glue. You can use tape or regular glue or glue stick, whatever you want to use. Your imagination, of course, and if you want, just some random junk you find around the house. I found whatever these are, so let's go with that. All right, so I'm going to start off with one of these boxes, and I'm going to go and apply a lot of glue to the side of this. Remember, you can use hot glue if you want, if you think you can. A glue gun, super glue. I wouldn't recommend wood glue. It doesn't really work if something's, not wood. Gorilla glue, glue sticks, glue guns. I just repeated myself, didn't I? I'm sorry. But yeah, just whatever kind of adhesive, duct tape, painter's tape, scotch tape, masking tape, red tape, whatever you want. And I'm going to take this box and I'm going to try and hope that I've applied enough glue. And it seems I've applied a decent amount. So remember, you can do whatever you want to do. So if you're me, which I happen to be, you can take just random things you find. Like I am going to take this stick of hot glue and glue it onto the box that I'm using hot glue to glue together. So for me personally, I know it might be a little difficult to pick up on, but I now have a stick of glue on my box for no other reason than that I do. So again, if you want to say take toilet paper roll, well, the roll from a toilet paper roll, paper towels, plastic cups, pieces of paper you find, and just glue everything together and build a makeshift house, then you absolutely can. Your house does not have to look like mine, and mine probably doesn't look like yours, because mine is kind of a mess, to be quite honest. Now, if you want to go ahead and add more pizzazz to your creation, you can choose to color in some of the things you're going to be adding. I thought very carefully about the colors on this, so I was thinking about a drive I took the other day. I'd put blue to represent the sky, green to represent the grass, it's a little hard to see there, and orange to represent the traffic cone that I ran over. And if you want, you can just decorate something like that and just glue it on to your creation. It doesn't have to be in any specific order. It can, if you want everything to circle around it and focus on it, then you can. And if you don't, then it doesn't have to be. Like, to me, if I was an action figure, which is, this seems like it would be made for an action figure, this would probably be an outhouse. So again, you can glue this wherever you want. If you guys will see, this isn't exactly a very elegant looking house. Not even the raccoons outside my house would enjoy this. Well, maybe. I really don't know their standard of living. But, again, you can glue whatever you want, wherever you want. So I'm going to take this and just glue it here. If you're making this as like a house for your collectibles, this can be, just an outhouse if you want, or so I don't know, an escape pod or something that's like standing room only. Whatever you want. So, I mean, this can represent any number of things. Like, for instance, I'm going to take this mask, which represents the fact that I forgot to take a mask off between takes. And we're just going to add glue, and we're just going to make it a wall decoration. And it is just going to rest here. Hopefully the glue sticks. But yeah, so it doesn't have to represent anything. It can just be something that's funny to you or your friends. Or, you know, it could represent something serious, like forgetting to take a mask off between, you know, hitting the camera to record and hitting the camera to stop recording. So really just whatever you want. And see, boys and girls, it's your creation. So you don't have to glue things a certain way. You don't have to make it look any way. If you want to make it a circle made out of boxes, you can make it a circle made out of boxes. If you want to make it a, what's that 5-pointed shape? A pentagon out of boxes, then you can make a pentagon out of boxes, if you so please. If you want to find random things from around the house or the office and you want to glue them onto the boxes, then you absolutely can. So I'm going to take these things, I don't know what they're called, they're just plastic things, and I'm going to apply a whole lot of glue. And this is, I'm using hot glue, so if you are using hot glue, remember to be careful. And I'm just going to super glue it to the bottom. I'm going to hold it there a little bit, hope that it sticks. And it looks like it stuck pretty well. Maybe. We hope. I think. So I've decided, after much consideration and realizing that I don't have enough of those plastic things to make supports for the box, that I'm not going to add feet to the box. But, again, you can add whatever you want. So I'm going to take these red sticks that write, some people call them pins, and we're going to... I really should have checked if the glue was still hot or not. But we're going to attempt to glue them to the plastic things. So you're just going to make sure that there is enough glue there, and you're going to make sure that it sets. Would you look at that? See, not everything's going to hold together, and that's okay. You don't have to get upset or frustrated. It's all right. It's a junk sculpture. Things are sometimes going to fall off, a lot like my actual house. Okay, so after much more consideration than I thought was necessary, we're going to switch out the black plastic thing that has glue on it for the black plastic thing that doesn't have glue on it. And to rectify that mistake, we're going to add glue. As I said, we're going to take these red writing utensils that are sometimes known as pens, and we're going to glue them onto the black plastic thing. Remember, boys and girls, be careful, because the glue burns when it's coming from a glue gun. Now, we're going to take these graphite-based writing utensils. Some of you may know them as pencils. and we're going to put glue on those. And I am going to glue that onto this. You don't have to do this. I'm just showing you something to give you an example of either what to do or what not to do. So I am going to go and take this random cardboard tube that I found and just apply glue to the side. And I'm going to glue it to the side of the box. And you can make this whatever you want it. If you want it to be nothing but a spiral staircase, or a hallway standing up, or a chimney, you know, whatever you want it to be, or just a giant cardboard tube, then you absolutely can. Next, I'm going to take this, which has the writing utensils glued onto it, and we're going to put it on the very, very top, like a hat. Alright, so forgive me for the very harsh style of filming right now, but it's really the only way I can fit this into frame. But here is what we have so far. As you can see, it's a few boxes glued together, along with a cardboard tube and a bunch of writing utensils on a black piece of plastic. So to you, that may just be what it is, but personally to me, I prefer to think of it as a house for my collectibles. They're not toys, they're collectibles. I mean, the sky's the limit, really. If you wanted to super glue a bunch of boxes together, and just make it like a 3-story abomination, then you absolutely could. There's no one stopping you. Don't let the way I decorated this be a guideline for how you are going to decorate your house. Alright guys, so I'm sorry about the change in camera, but I am back and I'm going to show you that I've done a little bit of work on my house. Remember, this thing can always be changing. It's just what you want to make of it. Doesn't have to look any specific way. So, I might have removed the mask, but I installed, as you'll be able to see here, a front door. A very high-tech front door. And as you can see here, we have these figures, you know, doing whatever it is that they do. I don't know their schedule. I don't judge them. And they're, you know, they're just doing whatever it is that they want. You know, so that one over there appears to be getting food. I'm guessing that green one's probably doing some form of interpretive dance. That red one appears to be watching TV. And this yellow one appears to be sleeping. So remember kids, your house can be whatever you want it to be. If you want it to be a fortress, then you can have a fortress. If you want it to be a mansion for your Power Rangers, then you can have a mansion for your Power Rangers. Or, if you want to go and, you know, put yourself on TV, then you absolutely can. You know, for your figures to watch. Another thing I wanted to show was that you can go and create furniture if you want. Your fortress does not have to be empty on the inside. So if you have furniture from a dollhouse or a play set, obviously you can use that. But don't let that limit you if you don't have it. You can go and you can make your own. So here I have the Yellow Ranger just laying on a bed. You know, here I have just some cardboard boxes, you know, just pretending to be a fridge. Here I have a TV, you know, just chilling and being a TV. And here I have the Red Ranger just chilling on a couch. So, you can go and you can make your own furniture, use your imagination. That's probably the most important part of this challenge.